Hi, and welcome to our channel. This is your typical tutor. Let us now look at the factors strengthening caste system in India. Sanskritization in itself cannot weaken the caste system. You must have heard of cases wherein there is a boy who even after becoming an IAS officer faces social disability. He cannot ride a horse because he belongs to a lower community. You must have heard of such cases. So Sanskritization leads to a relative change in the position of the caste. It does not weaken the caste system. Secondly, electoral politics is the next reason. Electoral politics, because there are caste based politics, people belonging to the lower communities, people belonging to the lower castes can attain political power in India based on caste based politics. So that is one reason why people keep asserting their caste so that they can gain political power. Secondly, the political parties, the politicians, themselves keep propagating caste based politics so that that community, that particular caste can be used as a vote bank. So that is another reason why caste keeps getting reinforced from time to time. Another reason that we can look at, which is strengthening caste system in India, is that in spite of changes in commensality, there is no change in connubium. Connubium means right to marry. There is no change in connubium. The caste groups still act as very strong closed groups. There are very few examples of intercaste marriages. So because these intercaste marriages are very rare, that is another reason why caste is not getting diluted in India. However, there is an exception to it. There is a Supreme Court judgment, Andhra Pradesh High Court judgment. We will discuss it at the end of the class. That will be an exception to this case. We will come back to it later. The fourth reason, let us look at the fourth reason. It is protective discrimination. Means that the constitution provides for reservations, we know that, right? This is discrimination, but it is protective discrimination. We are discriminating in order to protect the interests of certain people. So this protective discrimination also kind of strengthens the caste system, because people, in order to take the benefits of the reservation policies, will keep asserting their castes. So broadly, these are the four main reasons which play time to time in order to strengthen caste system. Let us now look at that example that we were talking about. So there is this Sabella Siri Manjusha Reddy case, wherein a girl child I hope you can understand that it's a girl child. Okay, a girl child was born to an intercaste couple where the mother belonged to a lower caste. And this girl, she had challenged her admission to a medical college based on the ground that she belongs to this community. So she must get reservations. So she must be allowed to avail the reservation that this community is supposed to in order to get admission to medical colleges. The court had upheld her petition, saying that because she was born and brought up by the she was born and brought up in the conditions of this community, because the mother had brought up the child alone in her village, in the conditions of this, in the conditions in which the people of this community live in this village. Hence she should, like this child, should get the benefit of reservation. Later on, the Supreme Court also upheld the decision, saying that whether the child gets reservation of her parents or not, it will depend upon the conditions in which she was brought up. So that's all for this video. Thank you.